So, Stat Explorer, when you have, after you have run, you go to the results, and you look at this one, make it bigger. So this is the results output of Stat Explorer. First, you would expect the descriptive statistics, including the missing values, right, and mean and max and everything else. And then comes next is the percentage of the target variable, different labels. Right, you have let's see. Oh no, comes next is exactly the contingency table. So from this point on, it breaks down to little sections. Is the shows you the statistics of under each of the group of target. What's the distribution of that input variable, and it goes input by input. First section is between target and international plan, right? So it has two rows. The first row showing the subgroup with churn equal to false, and within this group, the mode is no value for international plan. The mode is the condition that happens the most frequent, right? So within this no churners, those without the international plan occupies 93% of the subgroup, and those with yes international plan occupies 6%. So the visual tells me it's 10%, but so under no churn, 93%. This is close to 93%. Oh, okay. Sorry. My tables are grouped by international plan. So these add to 100%. Within each of that international plan conditions, the churn and no churn add up to 100%. But you can look at the thing the other way around. You can look at under the target condition and see what's the percentage of those with churn and no churn. Another way to analyze the correlation, but simply because of the different grouping. So here, if you view this one, under those who did not churn, percentage of having the international plan is only 6%. So almost all of them, majority of them, the vast majority of those who didn't churn don't have the plan. And if you look at those who did churn, even though majority still didn't have the international plan, but as high as 30% of them do have international plan. What does it tell you? Having the international plan makes them more likely to churn. The same conclusion, but different ways of analyzing the numbers. Right. So, and because of the two ways of generating the statistics, it leads to two ways of generating the bar charts. You can imagine that because of the normalizing factor is different. Does that make sense? Yeah? Okay. So, let's see. Let me pause. So let's do a group-wise pie chart. Okay, so the key is to demonstrate that international plan and churn does have a correlation, and the technique is to normalize the percentage, normalize the percentage, and to show the proportional difference. you can either, in any of the Explorer window, you know, whenever you go to variables in any window, you will see the Explorer option. You have the Explore option after you have selected something, right? You can do this, so you can get to the Explore window in any of the node, or you can specifically drag in a Graph Explorer. I can't find it. So yeah, you can drag a Graph Explorer. And generate all the graphs in it. The good thing about this approach is it will save all the graphs for you, other than if you do it in any Explorer window, it will disappear after you close a window. Well, there's no result, so I have to run it. And okay, now we'll make a plot of the pie chart. And where is my magnifier? Right. So I want to first separate by the input variable. So the international plan will be the category will be 2 pies by or 2 circles, one inside the other, for each condition of the international plan. And then I will have the target variable as a group. Let me quickly scan it before I customize all the everything. Okay, so this is the pie chart. So let's see, turn, it's too big. And so, and I think I'm okay. Hold on. International plan is yes. International plan is no. So the outer ring is when the international plan is no. No, yeah. The outer ring is when the international plan is no. So they didn't have the bigger ring is when they don't have the international plan. It's when they do have, wait, hold on. Is when they churn. Oh, sorry. The colors are for international plan. And I think that's worse. I would like to switch the two. Yeah, I would want to have the international plan as the group. And there's a way to quickly change that. Right click. You don't have to close it and create another one. You can right click and data options and quickly swap the two. And you can see the effect right away. Okay, so the outer ring is when they do have the international plan. You know, this churn is false. Blue means false. Churn is false. International plan is yes. red outer ring is still international plan is yes, but churn is true. So the upper row is the outer ring, where you have higher percentage of churn, right? Close to 30% is the, is the bigger slice of the pie.
Yeah.
And the second row of data is for those who don't have the international plan, is the smaller pie. Even though this pie contains majority of the data set, it's a smaller pie just because arbitrary. You can swap them without any problem, right? Know that this is only talking about percentages. It's not talking about the group size, right? And within those who do have international plan, you have a bigger percentage churning. Within those who don't have the international plan, small percentage of churning. You can compare the percentage very easily, by having this normalized, 360 degree is normalized. You can better compare the percentages.
What's the difference between group and category?
Well, by the term, group is the outer ring and inner ring. Group is to put the different groups in different layers of the ring. And category is to color code. That's arbitrary choice. You can easily just swap the concept.
That's what I was thinking.
That's a SAS thing. So it's hard for me to remember which one is which until I try and I find, I made the wrong choice and switch it back. So, but if you have a better way to memorize
No,
it,
yeah,
let me know.
Really well.
Right. So group is the different layers.
Section, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So this way, you have, you achieve the same thing by using two different tools, right? Here you have the normalized bar length, but proportion-wise you can compare very easily. With the pie, you can also compare very easily without even using the bars. That makes sense? Great. Okay. So and here it's about the contingency table. Same thing. It's showing the count frequencies. Here it's showing the but it's swapping the two conditions on the two sides. Here it's showing the percentages, but really it's the percentages that allow you to compare and figure out the correlations between. So that's why here you have the percentage calculated, but at any time you have either the row that adds up to 100 or the column that adds up to 100. You can't have both. 100%. In this way, it's a within international plan condition is adding up to 100%. So I think it's the same thing here, even though it's transposed kind of. So under those who have international plan, 30% for column percentage, or 42% under churn, under international plan did churn. But with those, for those who don't have international plan, only 11% churn, so much smaller percentage.